Most folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is... hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
She's right back here! Hurry! Who?
We're getting wasted! You see the last one we tried to pull in? With all the grenades?
No, I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades.
First mistake,
everywhere.
last
Mother...
Hey, see that big blimp?
You're back. You find that paint?
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Working hard?
Blue? You know what you're doing there? The wall ain't blue.
People don't like it? Too bad.
Well, I can't begrudge the person who did the actual work, but you're flying in the face of over 200 years of tradition here. There's gonna be... Oh, well. Bait seeing her in disrepair. Here's your payment. Now get going.
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy.
This is the part where I get paid.
Right you are. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do it.
Abbott.
Means a lot to this city. You helping keep the wall pristine.
Hey, hold up there. Good neighbor? You can't go walking around.
Insurance.
That's right. Insurance.
Oh,
You hand
so-
over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you.
Whoa. Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off and store some
Bloodthirsty,
crap.
aren't we?
Fortunately, you picked the right town.
You're dead.
Bad.
Working hard?
That's a good shape.
The wall seems happy with it?
Yeah, make with the... There's your pet.
Working hard?
That's a good shape.
This is the part where...
There's...
caught fire!
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa. Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest.
What bloodthirsty are we? Fortunately, you picked the right town. Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people. Oh, brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Good Neighbor.
Well, hello.
Pawn.
Everything here?
Fun and games.
I'll take a look, sure.
Each one. Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
Hey, hold up there. First time.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people.
Of the people, for the people.
So long.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to
I don't need anything.
Don't expect it.
Yes.
A new player and good neighbor. Hello. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
What just happened?
Yeah!
What the?
You little rat!
Dawn.
Kilo.
Maybe it's over.
Gone has it gotta be so
You scared now?
A new player and good neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hey. Hey, you. Looking for work?
Depends on the work.
You'll never find a more fair and honest job. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take a...
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
Still not good enough.
200. And that's as high as I go. Jeez, I gotta watch out for this one.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown. Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Hey.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is.
To feel like a stranger, 'cause we're all a little strange. You crazy?
Oi, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, the flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that? Now, you gonna order?
Let's see what you got.
Nothing watered down. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty.
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No, only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars.
Right.
The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work, unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. 300.
More money, Charlie.
Giving me a right kick in the elbows. We'll make it 400, but that's as high as I'm going.
Uh-huh. I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Is that a silver shroud costume?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Let's get it on!
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Hi.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scare. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Hey.
What's up?
somebody else. So sit down your pretty face. You came to the right place. Oh, where every night it starts once more.
Need a place to stay? Try
I'm
hotel.
telling you, friend, your search is at an end. 'Cause I'm the one you're looking for.
Peace, sister.
That's right, good neighbor. I'm the one you're looking for.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
We'll be right back
Flat out.
after a short break.
Beautiful as always.
Excuse me, miss.
Thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No need to even
Well, what's the matter,
I
sweetheart?
always set aside a
Don't tell me
stash
you
of the
didn't
good
like the
stuff
song.
Just for you.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
Me? Playing a game. First idiot who grabs my ass gets his arm broken. 10 points if he's drunk.
That sounds like the beginning of a great song. I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat. I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you.
Magnolia.
I have to head back.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you were pretty ugly before.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement wants a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? Okay.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms. One.
Not today.
Then you can't.
Stan, why don't you go home?
Leave it.
Maybe take some time with that girl you've been seeing. What's her name?
Don't matter anymore, boss. She asked me to stop coming round.
Ah, shit, look at us, Stan. There was a time when we were going places. Now everyone out there thinks they're better than us.
Nah, boss. That wasn't it. We just had differences.
I know.
Feeling
When
eyes
you're
on my
lying,
back.
Stan.
Playtime's
One of
over.
your best qualities. Like your loyalty.
Find him! Find him!
Stan, why don't you go home? Maybe take some time with that girl you've been seeing. What's her name?
Don't matter anymore, boss. She asked me to stop coming round.
Ah, shit, look at us, Stan.
Feeling eyes on my
There was a time when we
Safety
were
off.
going places.
I'm all over this!
Now everyone out there thinks they're better than us.
Boss. We just had differences.
I know when you're lying. Stan, why don't you go home? Maybe take some time with that girl you've been seeing. What's her name?
Don't matter anymore, boss. She asked me to stop coming round.
Ah, shit, look at us, Stan. There was a time when we were going places.
Don't
Now
make me
everyone
carry.
out there
I'm
thinks
feeling
they're
eyes
better
on my
than us.
back.
Nah, boss. That wasn't it. We just...
I'm through.
just had differences.
I know when you're lying, Stan. One of your better qualities. Time to put you on ice! Stan, why don't you go home? Maybe take some time with that girl you've been seeing.
I'm in.
What's her name? Don't matter anymore, boss. She asked me to stop coming round.
Shit, look at us, Stan. There was
Hey
a time
there.
when we were
You're
going
new around
places.
Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh
Now,
man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
We just had differences.
I know when you're lying, Stan. One of your better
You have any work?
Yeah, you know the Gunners. I mean, just...
Your offer's a little...
All right, let's...
Not good enough. You said there's already...
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
Good Neighbor's full of chem addicts.
Okay.
All right.
You're the best.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some...
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
Hey there.
May have walked
Here
out of the
for
den,
Amari.
Irma, but
She's
I'd
downstairs.
never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
More problems? Seriously?
It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology work across hardware generations. Just let me think. The encryption is probably meant to keep a single mind from accessing the data. So what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. He'll act as a host while you're...
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
Instead,
This
I
may
ended up
prove
running away.
disorienting at first.
I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking
But
for.
really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from
intact
Dad.
memory close to you in temporary.
It doesn't matter now, though.
There.
Mom knew how it was.
Try
She
that
wasn't
one.
soft. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
All 5 states have now signed.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from...
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Almost. Everything's gonna be fine. Are we okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him. Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once. I'm not giving you Sean! God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Wasn't my idea to settle
Is
down
that
with the
your
kid
son?
in the middle of Diamond City.
This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some... It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Stims if you need 'em.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses
Yes.
What? You don't have a spare
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue. If we found him...
I like it. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go...
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah? Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But
Remind me not to mess with you when...
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Hi.
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.